Good day, folks. Praying all is well. Well, yesterday, a new bit of information came out concerning Joe Biden and the last administration. I know at this point in history that we find ourselves in, those that are here at this moment in time are not too thrilled over what has transpired. I don't see how anybody can be thrilled. It's pretty bad when a country suffers darn near the total collapse of the second half of what makes up our political system as far as our parties go. That ain't good. Yeah, that ain't good. And when Biden got into office, one of my major concerns were who's gonna run the country. That's why those results of that election amazed me. I'm like, how could 85 million people vote for a man? Not 85 million, 81 million. Vote for a man that is obviously suffering from mental decline. His state was not good. It was apparent to anyone that was paying attention and that was being honest to themselves. But he got into office. And this is what's come up. And again, I like giving examples. People that have cell phones know about the autofill. It's a piece of technology on your phone that allows you to save information like your phone number, your address, your name, basic things like that. So when you have to fill out a form, it's already there and it does it on its own. They got this thing called the Auto Pen that will sign your signature on a piece of paper. And that simple technology has been around for years. One of our presidents, Woodrow Wilson, who was the president when, what was that, World War I kicked off, he, unbeknown to the country, had had a stroke. The country didn't know. His wife was signing paperwork that she had no business signing. Only one person could sign those papers, and that was the president or the person in charge of the United States at that moment in time, and she wasn't it. And she made decisions on behalf of the country because her husband wasn't able to. If that was to happen today and we found out, what is that, 25th Amendment? Yeah, I think it's the 25th, that renders the president incapable. Yeah. So with Biden, they're saying that he didn't sign a lot of those executive orders. He didn't sign the pardons. And people might be thinking, well, what's the big deal? Well, have you ever signed a document that stated, by signing this, you fill in? But basically, you know why you're signing. This is what it entails. The question becomes, did he know why he was signing when he wasn't even the one signing it? Did he know that his signature was being used? Those are the questions. Because let us not forget, he passed things that, if left the way they are, will come back to haunt us. When you're able to give those pardons like that, where you tell people, I'm pardoning you for 10 years, from what he did with Hunter Biden, his son. He did it from 2014 to 2024. It was something like that. I mean, just crazy. Just crazy. For things they haven't even been charged yet. Preemptive pardons. Never heard of before. First time. Yeah. And now people are saying it out loud. They're wondering out loud. Did he really sign these things? Did he know these things were being signed? Valid questions. Somebody needs to give answers, to atone. Whoever the chief of staff was, that's who I would go to. I believe, I might be wrong, Jack Sullivan. I'm not too sure about that. But somebody needs to answer questions. I said there's an interesting story I spoke about with Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House. He gives a story that alludes to Biden not knowing what was going on. It's an interesting one at that. Anyway, guys, if you made it this far, hit like and subscribe. Believe it or not, I think that's the first time I've said that. Anyway, guys, God bless.